Yesterday in a group chat, someone pointed out a mistake I'd made. Their tone was blaming, even though my mistake was actually an oversight and could be easily corrected. That is when I decided to make this short. So many of us struggle to point out someone's mistake without sounding like we're blaming them. Honestly, being able to do so has more to do with how a person associates ownership, perceives, understands, and frames someone's intentions, focuses on the future, and takes corrective action. So, we've come up with a few mechanisms to help you point out someone's mistakes without making them feel blamed. So, first method is shift from blame to observation. Instead of directly blaming someone, tell about your observation and ensure the observation is expressed neutrally so the other person does not feel bad. Let's take an example. You missed my email. You didn't reply to my email. You sent somebody an email and you didn't get a reply. So instead of directly blaming the other person, starting your sentence with you replace the beginning of the sentence with I. Instead, say, I noticed. Share your observation. I noticed that my email has not received a reply yet. Instead of saying you have not replied. Second, shift focus from the individual to the task or mistake. If there's a mistake, then instead of talking about the individual involved or responsible for that mistake, talk about the mistake. Don't equate the person with the action. Now let's look at an example. You're the reason we are behind schedule. You are the reason. Instead of saying you are the reason, you can say from the other person. Let's shift the focus to the task or the mistake. The project has fallen behind schedule and we need to work on ensuring it is completed on time. Now, the person is talking about the project instead of the other person. Have a collaborative attitude, as in words like we, let's, and together make the person less defensive, as these words signal joint ownership. Using these words brings down friction that originates from power struggle, structure, hierarchy, or ego. Use of sentences like let's take another look at this part. Let's find a solution to the regular delays. We should prepare a project schedule to make it more manageable. We should. Let's. When we use these mechanisms, people don't feel threatened as their ego is not challenged. They don't feel blamed. Trust is built and there's a shift from emotional reactions to problem solving.